We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle, and I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today, we got a baseball slate. I believe we have 11 lines currently, so we don't have a full baseball slate, but we still got some baseball to go over. We got a couple NBA playoff games. We get with the Stanley Cup playoffs as well, and we do have the Wnba starting today as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, but before we get into today's slate, before we get into today's games, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday. Tim, what went right and what went wrong in the world of sports betting. And for me, last night was, at the end of the night, I finished up 0.55 units. And baseball was nice, 8-6, up 1.30 units, a loser on the Angels' first 5 run line, but a winner on the team total over. Never in doubt, not like it was 0-0 in the 6th inning or something like that. Brewers, team total over, and Brewers run line. Find the Reds, find the opponent, run line, team total over, move on. Colorado, both those winners. Colorado, Washington over 11, winner. Toronto, team total over, winner. On the full game over, winner. So that was a very nice game for me. First 5 under with the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies, no good. We'll talk about that game in just a minute. The Baltimore Orioles, team total over 3.5, winner. With the full game over 8.5, loses by the hook. Tigers, first 5 money line, loser. Tampa Bay Rays, first 5 money line, winner. First 5 money line with the Marlins, loser, and the team total over with the Marlins as well with the loser. 8-6 plus 1.30 units. In the NHL yesterday, I went 4-4. It fell. Those games, either I won both my plays or I lost both my game plays on them. Winner on the Rangers and the Penguins team total under 2.5, and then loser on the Caps team total over and on the money line. Loser on the Avalanche team total over and on the puck line, and winner on the Stars and Flames under 5.5, and also a winner on the Flames team total under 3.5. So overall went 4-4, down 0.75 units though in the NHL because the Avalanche puck line was juiced, and that wasn't good. So overall yesterday 12-10, up 0.55 units. So far in May, I'm 56, 47, and 3 the first 5 days, up 6.75 units. So far, profitable month of May. Let's keep that going into today.
Let's do it. Yesterday started off good. Had Milwaukee Brewers run line. Other than that, it kind of just didn't really work out for me, at least. I had Toronto Blue Jays on the run line. Didn't hit. I had the Marlins. Didn't hit. And then I had the over in the Nashville, Colorado game, which did not hit. And then I did make some live bets yesterday. So me and Nick live bet the Washington plus 3.5 on the Game Time Decision Show. That hit. I live bet didn't live bet, but I added on the New York Rangers in regulation, which hit. And then my biggest hit of the day, and I don't know if you mentioned this game, was my Mets, baby. I bet them.
Always about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets.
Yes. I did not bet them pregame, but after they went down 4-0 in the first, I put money on the plus 4.5, and then the money line at plus 500. It was 7-1 going into the 9th. I'm like, okay. All of a sudden, I wasn't watching the game. All of a sudden, I get the alert. Francisco Lindor homered 7-3. I'm like, oh, there's my plus 4.5. At least I got that back. And then I kept doing stuff, and all of a sudden, I see 7-4. I'm like, are they actually going to do this? And I actually hopped onto the game, watched J.D. Davis put a double in, scored 1, watched Nimmo hit a game-tying 2-run single, and then Sterling Marte with his double off the wall to give the Mets the lead. 8-7, Edwin Diaz comes in, finishes off the game, cash the plus 500. on the money line. I like it. That was fantastic last night. So really excited how that went. And ready to jump into today. Yeah, we got some. I keep mentioning it. We get some WNBA today. Free play for that one will be the Phoenix Mercury plus 3.5 versus the Las Vegas Aces. Also, put a little bit of a future in of the Phoenix Mercury to win the NBA Finals at plus 500. There you go. That's my
WNBA Finals.
That's the WNBA Finals. That's gonna be my team that I think is gonna win it. So, Phoenix, let's run it. Even without Brittany Griner.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, she's currently detained in Russia right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Phoenix Mercury picked up 2 players who were big contributors to the Chicago Sky winning the finals last year. So I think they built up their team bigger and better this year. I grabbed them plus 500. So figure I'd throw that one out there for any WNBA people. If you want we have plays on every game today. If you want the other 3 plays, those are over on the EarleSportsBets.com website. We have a 3-pack up for $30. Or guess what? There's 13 plays up today. We're going to talk about a couple of them, but there's 13 plays up today. 2 of them are free plays, but week pass promo, EarleSportsBets.com /promo. $49 for a week pass. Use the code MBA at checkout. You get 20% off. And it ends up being less than $40 for a week. We post all of our stuff early. You're going to beat some live movements, and it's going to end up making you some money. So figure I mentioned that. I like it. Did you didn't fix the scroller, did you?
No, I'm currently typing them into my phone right now. So no, those are still my plays from yesterday.
Yeah, because Lex says this seems mismatched.
Yeah.
Sorry. Here, these are at least my plays for the day, and we'll go from there. Suppness. We get a suppness. Let's get it. Bing bong Phillies. Ha 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 ha. Cap those other 3 games live. Which ones? The Phillies?
I have no idea.
Today, like the Dodgers, that one got postponed already. The Heat, yep, and Lightning. There you go. I was about to say, and this next comment, shout out to Rickett with the Kia Tigers 13-2 win. Brewers were also gold when they went down 3-0 plus 125. I wanted to get it.
I got that. I got that too. I got that at the end of the first, or at the end of the bottom of the top of the first. It was plus 125, and I hopped right on. I'm like, I'm not worried. It's the Reds.
Yep. I like it 100%. Yeah. Kia Tigers 13-2 win, and the Brew Crew were nice, easy money yesterday. You're taking the Seattle Storm Day.
So are we.
I like it, Ricky. I like it. Yeah, scroll. She was mismatched. Yeah, Nick's played. Yep. He's fixing it now. Hey, awesome people. Hi, awesome people. Let's go Mets. I'm glad WNBA is back. By the way, I'll mention this one real quick. So the last 3 days, I've had Christina put together some picks. She's 6-3 her last 3 days. I have her put in 3 picks a day. She's 6-3, including she went 3-0 yesterday. Christina had the Colorado Rockies run line. She had the Mets plus a 1.5 and the Rangers puck line. I told her she can bet up to minus 150. Or 160. So that's what she chose. She's doing pretty well. Which, Nina, if you're watching, if you come into the room, I'll hand you my phone and I'll let you put in your bets for the day. I only put $1 on each on one of her bets, but she's having fun with it, so I'm happy. I had the Brewers and Toronto team total laddered and printed money. You know what? Blue Jays. Well, no, Blue Jays only had 5 runs, but Brewers, yes, that one worked out for you. Go CSN. Yeah, get it, Nina. Let's go. Which Nina, I'll give you 4 plays today, seeing that the WNBA is back. But anyways,
Oh yeah, she's gonna pick a WNBA play.
Probably. Let's go ahead and jump into some Major League Baseball for today, Nick.
Oh yes, we got a marquee matchup here, Tim. This one's exciting. The Pittsburgh Pirates are at the Cincinnati Reds. Minus 130 with the Pirates, Tim. Get that. We're laying chalk with the Pirates on the road. Total of 8.5 in this game. JT Brubaker, Connor Overton is your pitching matchup for this one. Let's take a look at what the weather is saying for this game. Unfortunately, there's a chance that we could see this game get rained out. 62% chance of rain, 64 degrees, 6-mile-an-hour winds blowing out though. And looking at the pitchers so far this season, Overton is actually not bad. A 1.69 ERA, a 0.94 WHIP, 5.06 strikeouts per nine, a 17% strikeout rate, 3.38 walks per nine, a 231 BABIP, a 309 FIP, and a 441 SIERA. On the other side, JT Brubaker, a 6.2 ERA, a 152 WHIP, 9.3 strikeouts per nine, which is 22%, 5.31 walks per nine, really high, 2.76 BABIP, 4.72 FIP, and a 4.48 SIERA. I'm kind of looking at an over in this game as well. I laid juice with the Pirates in this one here, Tim, because I'm going to continue to fade the Reds until proven otherwise. They've given us no reason to back them. And I might look at a Pirates team total over or a full game over as well. With the total being 8.5 in these two pitchers, I don't really like either of these pitchers. And the Pirates team total being 4.5 at even money, saying they can put up 5 runs with 9 at bats against a Reds team that just hemorrhages runs. I'm going to actually add that to my card. I'm going to take the Pirates. I'm going to take their team total over 4.5 at even money. I'm not going to take the full game over because I don't trust the Reds to score me runs, but I'm going to add, and I'm going to add some stuff to my card today because I didn't have too much. Plus, I didn't have, we didn't have as many lines, so I will be adding plays on to today's card as we go along. Pirates team total over 4.5 at even money is my first edition. You're muted.
Yeah, I know I'm muted. Higgs sent me a video, so I wanted to listen to it real quick. He was watching his show, and somebody goes, Sean Higgs, Mets money line, never in doubt. So he sent it to me laughing. I'm like, yeah. But anyways, yeah, Pittsburgh Pirates. It's got to be right. I'm not going after this Reds
team.
And
the best part is you don't have to go a run line in this game. It's a reasonable price. It's
no,
plus 130 for the run line though, which is very.
And if you check the EarleSportsBets.com website, one of our free plays up there is the Pittsburgh Pirates. Because why not? The Reds are 3-22 this year. They're also 1-7 against the spread on the run line. That's plus 1.5 most of the time. They've won 1 game out of their last 10, and they have not been good. Pittsburgh has also not been good, but at least they've won double digits in games this year. I believe. Oh no, they're not, because Royals have also not won double digits. Oh, there's still a couple teams that haven't won double digits. This is a spot. I'm not trying to get all cutesy and trying to jump in front of a thing. Give me the Pirates. I know I don't back JT Brubaker. I know the Pirates have only won 1 out of their last 7 games. Now give me the Pirates today to beat these sorry Reds and watch the Reds as they go. And 3-23 to start the year. By the way, if anybody is counting, the Cincinnati Reds are the second most winning Cincinnati team this year. The Cincinnati Bengals have won more games than the Reds this year. Bengals played 5 games and they won 4 of them. The Reds have played 25 and have won 3 of them. Anybody who's counting, but this is a Pittsburgh spot for me.
Yeah, get this, Tim. The line has gone down a little. Actually, the line's gone up a little bit since opening. Never mind. But Money is actually coming on Cincinnati. 67% of the tickets, 67% of the tickets, 76% of the money, and the line's gone from -115 in favor of the Reds at open, all the way up to -120, -130, and some spots here. So major reverse line movement. People actually betting the Reds.
I don't care. I like the Pirates today. Reds money line first 5.
I'm saying
Reds
that's pointing towards
run line first 5. Reds team total over. I took them at over 4 +1. I can't trust the Reds. I know it's JT Brubaker. I cannot trust the Reds. Reds first 5 money line in the over. I can't trust the Reds. That's just it. I just can't. Mike Glennon. Fair enough. People betting the Pirates. Love it. Hey, we're fading the Reds. We're not backing the Pirates.
I'm not betting the Pirates. I'm betting against the Reds.
Yeah, we're not betting on the Pirates.
Which have lost 9 in a row. All their games going over, too.
Yeah. But this is a Pirates team that can't hit either, so no, I don't trust an over.
Screw it. I'm gonna be way too invested in this game. Give me the over 8.5 as well.
Fair enough. Well, it's gonna be raining, so I would lean towards an under, but that's the way. No. Nice plus money on the under in the Flames game, Nick.
It wasn't plus money, but yeah, I said I would even go under 4.5 at +210. I didn't bet it.
Lenny took it.
Lenny took the under 4.5 at +210.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
I had the Flames team total over, so that was where I really liked it.
You will probably get total under to it, but over in the Heat game, I just took the Heat straight up. I didn't. We'll see. I didn't. No. Lex, are you being serious? He sent me a message on Facebook saying all the Reds to get a hit in a parlay today. No. Mercury first quarter was good for me. I think the Mercury are going to be good this year. I think I like them at least today at home at plus money. I think they have a shot to win the entire thing at plus 500. Line moved down to Pitt -125.
Okay.
I can see it. Boo Baker will lose, give up 8 runs before he's relieved. Reds win this one by no, absolutely not.
I would love to see them prove me wrong. I would love to see the Reds finally prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong, but I'm gonna bet the Pirates. Let's go Leafs. No morning. Reds is a much better team. No, I don't think so. What's up, guys? What a day in baseball yesterday. Hell yeah. Even though I went 1-2, I made money because I live bet the Mets. Go Mets. Right now, I can't bet MLB, just NHL playoffs till it's over. That's fair. Mets back in the 9th was impressive. Yes, it was. Bet the under Mets. Yeah. Oof. That's rough. That's rough. All right, Nick, let's keep rolling because we still got a bunch of games.
Yeah, Kansas City Royals are at the Baltimore Orioles in this one here, Tim. Get this, Baltimore, our favorites. We have the Pirates and the Orioles as favorites today. 130, total 8 in this game. Our pitching matchup for this one is Carlos Hernandez and Jordan Lyles. This one, unfortunately, might get rained out as well. We might not have much of a baseball slate today. We have 12-mile-an-hour winds blowing from the right to the left. 52% chance of rain. We have Carlos Hernandez, 6 ERA, a 1.89 WHIP, 4 strikeouts per 9, which is 10%. 5 walks per 9, a 344 BABIP, a 531 FIP, and a 5.81 SIERA. On the other side, 4.5 ERA for Lyles, a 1.62 WHIP, 7.27 walks strikeouts per 9, which is 18%. A 3.46 walks per 9, a 346 BABIP, a 498 FIP, and a 426 SIERA. For me, this today feels weird, and I'll say it because the Pirates and the Orioles are both favorites, and I'm on both the Pirates and the Orioles. I'm on the Orioles money line here in this one here. This is mainly a fade of Carlos Hernandez, and the Orioles do have a decent bullpen. So that allows me to take them full game here. So I'm actually going to take the Orioles here. The full game. I got it at minus 115 last night. It's now minus 130. But I think the O's get the win here.
It should have been last game, but I'm going to do it this game.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm not betting this one. There's a reason to bet last game to fade the Reds. I would want to fade both of these teams, and you can't do that when both teams are playing. So I am not going to get involved in this one. Although I like Kansas City at plus money, Hernandez has not been good this year. I'm not interested in going after this game. Totally straight up, I'm just passing. There's nothing to say on this one. Reds a much better team at losing. Yes.
Yeah.
Orioles are faves. Stay away. Yeah, stay away. The Reds have named at least. They do. They at least have names.
Joey Votto,
they're not doing anything, so I don't know.
They have no pitching.
Yeah, they have zero pitching. Yes, Orioles. Yes, incredible. Orioles are faves. Orioles and Pirates are both favorites today. Yeah. High ERA doesn't matter when the other team can't hit the ball. Facts. Royals. After that comeback, scared of the Mets. You should have been scared of the Mets before that. Mets are the best team in baseball. It's not even a factor. Yes. With how back and forth the Royals have been, it would be Orioles or nothing, but I can't even go. Yeah, pass on this game. Pass. Toronto once again letting us down. Yes, they did. I had them run line because I figured they would be able to beat a team that went on a doubleheader. Turns out the only team on the doubleheader yesterday that got the job done was San Diego, which our best bet was Miami. O is playing fair, good since last week against Yankees, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm not getting involved. Team total over for the Orioles. Kansas City might start to hit. If you're going to bet anything on this, let's go A's. They might be able to take advantage of the Twins slide and Correa out. Maybe. Do that? Yeah, they actually play today. That's right. Under. Yep. No, I'm not backing them today. I'm scared about after that comeback. I'm not. I'm going right back after the Mets. Speaking of, let's do this one, Nick.
Yeah. And by the way, I just took a little bit of a futures bet here. I put a unit on the Dallas Stars to win the series against the Calgary Flames. All right.
I saw somebody in our chat say Stars Cup plus 4,000. I'm like, no, Nick, you didn't actually bet that.
No. But New York Mets are at the Philadelphia Phillies, and this line's continuing to climb, Tim. I typed up these games, 30 minutes ago? No, like 40 minutes ago. And that was 145. It's minus 160 now for the Mets. Total of 7.5 in this game. Max Scherzer and Kyle Gibson. And this is another one here, Tim, that might get rained out. 80% chance of rain, 13-mile-an-hour winds blowing in, 53 degrees. So do with this as you please because it'll probably get postponed anyway. Like half my action in the MLB today. But we have Kyle Gibson with a 2.93 ERA, a 1.08 whip, 8.46 strikeouts per nine, 23%, 3.9 walks per nine, 211 BABIP, a 392 FIP, and a 3.60 Sierra. On the other side, Max Scherzer, 2.61 ERA, a 0.81 whip, 12.19 strikeouts per nine, 36%, a 2.6 walks per nine, a 197 BABIP, a 3.03 FIP, and a 2.35 Sierra. And for me, it's going to get rained out, but I'm going to make this quick. I'm going to back Max Scherzer here. I got it at 135 last night. It's now up to minus 160. I don't know if I would back the Mets now, but I'm on the Mets at minus 135.
That's fair. I got him at, what did I get? I did bet him, and it was kind of last second. I got him at minus 140. And I got him after the big comeback because I feel like the Philly. I feel like this game was going to go one of two ways after last night's big comeback. Either the Phillies will come out pissed and beat the ever-living crap out of the Mets, or the Phillies will end up coming out flat and depressed after they just blew a seven-run lead last night. A 6-run lead in the ninth. And I'm going with the latter, saying that the Phillies are coming out after – that's actually their fourth straight loss now. They've lost 5 out of their last 6. This is a spot where I feel like the Mets just take advantage. If this game gets played, I like Max Scherzer. So, and I would feel like I would want to go after an over in this game as well. There is an 80% chance of rain. Hopefully this game gets off, but I'm going after the Mets today.
I like it.
Back to the chat. Mets Phillies under today. Considering the wind and the rain, yeah, I could see it. I didn't bet it though. Everything in the Northeast is probably getting rained out. Probably, and that'd probably be a good thing for the Phillies. Hey guys, I'm from Brazil. Welcome from Brazil. Welcome. We don't do any sports over there besides back in Furia in Counter-Strike, but heard a stat that the Mets are hitting a team average .330 of balls in play this year. That is unheard of. Have to keep leaning on them, especially against the Philly cheesesteaks. I 100% agree. Rain is a bless. I like the Hurricanes. Yes, we're going Canes today. Blue Jays. And then you're fading the Yankees today. Rizzo, Aaron Judge got caught at the Rangers game drinking beer. Yeah, I could see that. Blue Jays depressed me so much. I refuse to bet on the Blue Jays anymore. That being said, I have a bet on that game, but I refuse to bet on them anymore. I feel bad for Terry because anytime I back the Blue Jays, they lose. So Terry, don't get mad at me. I'm never betting the Blue Jays again. All right, let's keep moving on, Nick.
Yeah, the New York Yankees are hosting the Texas Rangers in this matchup here. -230 for the Yankees. Total of 7 in this game. Glenn Otto and Garrett Cole is your starting pitchers in this game. And for the weather, once again, this is one that can get rained out. 85% chance of rain, 53 degrees, 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing in. We have Garrett Cole, 3 ERA, a 1.17 whip, 10.13 strikeouts per 9, which is 27%, 3.75 walks per 9, a 254 BABIP, a 384 FIP, and a 347 Sierra. 2.89 ERA for Mr. Glenn Otto, a 0.96 whip, up 9.64 strikeouts per 9, a 27% strikeout rate, 2.89 walks per 9, a 217 BABIP, a 331 FIP, and a 303 Sierra. For me, I took an under in this one here. I took a first 5 under, expecting the wind to play effect, the rain to play effect, and both these pitchers have been pitching actually pretty well so far this year. So I'm gonna take the under 3.5 in the first 5 innings with a lean towards the Rangers plus a half in the first 5 innings as well.
Yep. I'm an advocate for fading Garrett Cole. That has lost me money this year. Because Garrett Cole is 4-1. The Yankees are 4-1 and Garrett Cole starts. He has not allowed an earned run since his debacle against the Detroit Tigers. He's allowed 8 earned runs, 18 hits in his 24 innings pitched, 27 strikeouts, and 10 walks. Garrett Cole has been good this year. That kills me to say. Versus Glenn Otto, who is very limited on his pitching so far. Only 9 1/3 innings. 3 earned runs on 6 hit. He struck out 10 and walked 3. So he's looked solid. I feel like I would lean towards an under in this game. I feel like Garrett Cole is going to have another strong start. Glenn Otto can slow down this Yankee offense who Judge, Rizzo, and there was one other Yankee that was at the game. LeMahieu. we're all at the Rangers game last night, so could slow down them a little bit. It would be a lean towards the under in this game. Did I get to it? No, but lean under for the Yankee game.
Plus 115 for the first 5, plus a half for the Rangers. That's not advertising for it to be 0-0 or 1-1 heading into the 6th.
Yep. A rain out is great thing for the Mets. No, ride the momentum because now there's no expectation for today. They get rest. They come out strong. You don't know this Mets team. Give me my Yanks. I can't back them today. Yep, we know that one's got postponed. I hate Cole. That's it. That's the message. I hate the Yankees in general. The one time I bet the Yankees, they lost. New York parlay, Mets, Yankees.
Start spreading the news. Sure.
Cole has no quality anymore. Fair. Let's keep rolling, Nick.
Yeah, Chicago White Sox are at the Boston Red Sox here. Red Sox are on minus 180 home favorites. A total of 146 in this game, or plus 146 I'm seeing for the White Sox, not a total of 146. I'm taking the under if that's the case. 8.5. I mean, with Vince Velasquez, though.
Yeah, I was about to say Vince Velasquez.
8.5 is your total for this game. Weather for this one, let's see. Is it going to be rainy for this one? No, only 4% chance of rain there in Boston. 56 degrees, 7 mile an hour winds blowing from the right to the left. Looking at these two pitchers, we have Nathan Eovaldi, 2.51 ERA, 0.94 whip, 10.05 strikeouts per nine, which is 28%, 0.94 walks per nine, a 239 BABIP, a 445 FIP, and a 2.53 Sierra. On the other side, Vince Velasquez, a 4.58 ERA, a 1.47 whip, 9.68 strikeouts per nine, which is 24%, 3.57 walks per nine, a 320 BABIP, a 434 FIP, and a 383 Sierra. For me, this is a strict fade of Velasquez. I'm going to take just the team total over 4.5 for Velasquez here. Or for the Red Sox to fade Velasquez. I lean towards a full game over. I just don't want to take a full game over with Eovaldi on the mound. He's actually been pretty good. So I want to just go with Red Sox team total over 4.5 in this game.
Yeah, I like Nathan Eovaldi. Way more than Vince Velasquez. I know Vince Velasquez had a good start his last time out. That was against the Angels, who are very hit or miss. This Red Sox team is also very hit or miss, but I do like the Red Sox in this game. I took them on the run line. Nathan Eovaldi, since his first start of the year, well, this year in general, 8 earned runs and 24 hits in his 28 innings of work. Not terrible, including a last start out where he went 7 innings of no earned runs and 3 hits.
Yankees and
I just saw that Yankees
Rangers are postponed. I'm glad we just went over that game too.
Yep. This is a spot I like the Red Sox. I think they get the job done. They're starting to play a little bit better. I know they just lost 8-0 yesterday, but at least they kind of lost 2. Yeah, they've kind of been struggling. They've lost 4 out of their last 5. I'm fading Vince Velasquez. That's it.
All right. Yeah, then we'll move on to the next matchup then.
Yep. Sorry, I had to sneeze and
unbelievable.
Yep. At least I'm muted. White Sox versus Red Sox. White Sox sucks less. White Sox money line. Fair enough.
Well said.
I like the Royals game over.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm fading Boston. They're in the doghouse. That's fair. I'm not. Marlins, Reds, Boston Sox, Nationals, all in the doghouse. Fair. Vince loves to give up runs. Velasquez, freaking bum. Yep. For anybody considering Orioles, it is raining in the DMV. That it is.
Yep.
Which is DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Yep.
And cold. Thank you. Let's go to this game, Nick.
Yeah, the Cleveland Guardians are hosting the Toronto Blue Jays in this one here. We're seeing a total of 6.5. We're seeing the Blue Jays as minus 140 road favorites. Kevin Gausman, Shane Bieber, your pitching matchup for this game. 46% chance of rain in this one. So we're just seeing rain everywhere today. 14-mile-an-hour winds from the right to the left. Looking at these two pitchers, Shane Bieber, 2.45 ERA, a .95 whip, 8.9 strikeouts per nine, 25%, 1.84 walks per nine, 250 BABIP, 3.06 FIP, and a 3.13 Sierra. On the other side, Kevin Gausman, a 2.27 ERA, a .98 whip, 11.65 strikeouts per nine, which is 34%, 0 walks per nine, a 383 BABIP, a 434 FIP, and a 383 Sierra. Nope, I read that wrong. 0 walks per nine. I was reading, stats. Velasquez's stats. 383 BABIP for Gausman, which is really high. 0.5 FIP and a 1.78 Sierra. For me, I was looking at a first 5 under in this game, but that's a 3. So I'm not going to touch that. And I'm probably just going to stay off this game completely. It would be a lean, I guess, towards plus money with the Guardians in this spot, but I'm going to stay off this one.
Yeah, I know this is not going to be the play that people want. I'm going to go over. It's at 6.5 against a Blue Jays offense that can explode at any moment. Shane Bieber has not been 100% this year. I mean, only 8 earned runs, 22 hits, and 29 in the third. But are we really thinking that this game ends up like 3-1? Like that's kind of what the books are telling us, that, hey, no team's going to be scoring. Gausman's been solid this year, yes. He's also only allowed 8 earned runs, 31 hits, and 31 and 2/3 innings. But these offenses can do some stuff. I think that this could easily be a 5-3 game, because even if Bieber and Gausman go, say, 1 run each through 6 innings, I think bullpens will allow up some runs. So for this game, I like the over 6.5. I feel like this game could easily be 3-3 at one point, honestly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the over 6.5. I feel like you got to do that just by precedent, saying that that's just too low of a total. So over 6.5 for me in this game. All right. Over in the BJs and the team from Ohio. Fair enough. Twins, what do you think about this one? Blues, yes. Blues under, sorry.
I gotta look at totals a little bit more. I don't really have a feel on the total yet.
Mavs money line. As much as I love the Mavs, I stayed away from that game. At a pick'em price, it would probably be a lean towards the who do you call it? The Suns. That was a 6-point movement because the Mavs are at home. And then the Diamondbacks, yes. Nick, you like the Kings? Yes, Nick likes the Kings today.
Yep.
All right, we'll go to this game, which I'll talk about this game because this one's the best bet over on earlesportsbets.com. So if you guys haven't checked it out already, you guys can go ahead, check out the site where we have the best bet, which is in this game. Good job, Nick. You didn't put it in the scroller today. I'm proud of you. So if you want to get our play from the Tigers and the Astros, that one is our best bet over on the earlesportsbets.com website. Move on to the next game, Nick.
Yeah, the Colorado. Oh, that's your Suns. I lean Suns.
I lean Suns. I did not bet it though.
Yeah, we had the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks in this one here. The Diamondbacks are minus 145. Total 8.5 in this one here. Let me get up our pitching matchup here for this game. We have Merrill Kelly and Chad Kuhl. And looking at the weather in this game, it's a dome, right? Arizona's a dome. Yeah,
yes, Arizona's a dome.
Sometimes they open up the roof, so you gotta keep that in mind.
They need to be a dome though, because Arizona can get into the 110s in weather. So yeah, you need a dome.
Yep. 1.27 ERA for Mr. Merrill Kelly at 1.02 ERA whip. 8.26 strikeouts per nine, 23% strikeout rate, 2.22 walks per nine, a 275 BABIP, a 210 FIP, and a 3.40 Sierra. On the other side, Chad Kuhl, 1.9 ERA this year, 0.85 whip. So both these pitchers have looked good on that end. A 6.46 walk strikeouts per nine, which is 19%, 2.66 walks per nine, a 177 BABIP, 3.64 FIP, and a 4.02 Sierra. For me, and this is a weird day, Tim. Another one. The Diamondbacks are favorites, and I'm interested in them. I'm on the Diamondbacks first 5 minus the half at minus 105. I think that Merrill Kelly is the better overall pitcher in this matchup, and the Diamondbacks could put up a couple runs against Chad Kuhl. So this is a spot here where I took the Diamondbacks first 5 minus a half in this game at minus 105. As ugly as it sounds.
I was torn between this game because one of the things we look at, and I know occupancy will say the same thing, is we look at teams that will make us money over the long season, over the whole entire season. These two teams are currently number 1 and number 3 for most profitable teams in baseball. Arizona's number 1, and Colorado's number 3. Mets number 2, Angels and Brewers round out the top 5. I didn't pick a side in this one. It would be a lean towards the Diamondbacks at home. I like it was Merrill Kelly today, right? Yeah, I like Merrill Kelly. I think he's good. Chad Kuhl. He's the second most profitable pitcher in baseball. He's 4-0 this year. If you bet Chad Kuhl every single start that he's made, 465. And then I know that the other guy from Arizona, Merrill Kelly, is 3-2 this year. You're up almost 2 units. So both these pitchers are profitable this year. I'll say the Diamondbacks have been a surprise. At even 500, only 4.5 games back in the division. Not to mention the Colorado Rockies are sitting in 3rd in the West. It would be a lean towards the Diamondbacks in this one. I didn't get to it, though. Forget aside, take Luka. I could see that. Over in the Rockies game at 8.5, yeah, I could see it. Except for I like Merrill Kelly.
I like the pitchers, actually.
I like the pitchers, so I don't know. Luka at home today, but they're getting smashed. I could see that. Mavs are going to pop CP3. Let's go, Mavs. Hey, I would love the Mavs to win because I thought that they would have a chance to win this series. Unfortunately, they're down 2-0 going into Dallas, so that's kind of rough. But as in Luka props, yeah, I could see Luka props.
But they just need to win their home games,
and then take one in Phoenix. But I don't know if they could take one in Phoenix. But let's keep moving on, Nick. We'll get to that game in a minute.
Yeah, the Miami Marlins are at the San Diego Padres in this one here. Padres are minus 135 home favorites, a total of 6.5 in this game. We're getting Yu Darvish and Sandy Alcantara for this matchup here. We're getting 65 degrees in sunny California, 6-mile-an-hour winds blowing out in this game, which could play a little bit of a factor with these pitchers. Darvish, 4.44 ERA, 1.18 whip, 8.54 strikeouts per 9, which is 23%, a 3.42 walks per 9, kind of high, 264 BABIP, a 3.55 FIP, and a 3.84 Sierra. On the other side, 2.9 ERA for Alcantara, a 1.29 whip, a 7.55 strikeouts per 9, which is 21%, 4.06 walks per 9, a 291 BABIP, a 422 FIP, and a 4.24 Sierra. For me, I need to see better stats for these two pitchers for them to justify a 6.5. I took an over, thinking we can get 3 runs apiece from these teams. And I kind of want to fade Yu Darvish a little bit because, even though he's probably the pitching advantage in this one, to be completely honest. But I would lean towards, I don't know on the side, but I like the over 6.5 here. I think we get at least 3 runs each.
Yeah, I would lean towards the Padres. I'm going over as well. It's kind of one of the precedents of it's 6.5. I know these teams haven't been hitting all that well, especially the Marlins. Sandy Alcantara hasn't been 100%, and Yu Darvish is hittable. I like Yu Darvish as a pitcher. I think he's been a solid pitcher. He allowed 3 earned runs his last time out, whatever. And that was against the Pirates. He ended up settling in and ended up pitching a decent game. Sandy Alcantara, last start, allowed 5 earned runs to, I believe that was Seattle. Yeah, to Seattle as they lost 7-3 that game. That was the game that went over. I was not happy. But this is a spot where I'm gonna go over. I'm just gonna go over. I think it's a good spot for it. I think both teams get at least 3 runs, and we go from there. So go ahead, give me the over between these two teams. Even though I do like the pitchers, I feel like it's just too short of a number. So go ahead, give me the over between the two sides.
I would also look, maybe this is an interesting line here. I'm going to plug this one in. I'm going to do a little bit of fade you Darvish here a little bit. Give me over 2.5 for the team total of the Miami Marlins at -135. Just asking the Marlins to score me 3 runs this game. I don't think that's asking too much. So give me Miami team total over 3.5.
I don't mind that.
2.5. 2.5.
I do like the Marlins in this spot, especially after yesterday. Yeah, I would go that way. We'll go to these two games, which I don't believe either of these games had lines yesterday.
Yeah, no, they did not. But I'm going to be looking a little bit into handicapping these games when we go on with these. -130 for the Mariners, a total of 7 in this game. Logan Gilbert, Matt Whistler is your pitching matchup for this one here. It's going to be Josh Fleming, though, being the primary reliever in this game. It's a dome in Seattle there. For Logan Gilbert, a .64 ERA this year, a 0.93 WHIP, 8.68 strikeouts per 9, which is 25%, 2.57 walks per 9, a 225 BABIP, a 3.06 FIP, and a 3.43 Sierra. On the other side, Josh Fleming, who's going to be the primary starter in this game, 6.32 ERA, 1.85 WHIP, 9.19 strikeouts per 9, which is 21%, a 3.45 walks per 9, a 396 BABIP, a little high there, a 4.05 FIP, and a 2.91 Sierra. For me, looking at this initially, now I may add something on this game later. I didn't really look too much into this one. It's a lean towards Seattle in this game with Logan Gilbert on the mound. I don't know if it would be first 5 or full game. I do see, it'd probably be a first 5 play with Seattle. That's where I would lean in this game, kind of fading Fleming a little bit. I had Tampa Bay last night. It'd be a lean towards Seattle today, but I'm going to pass on this game.
And this is kind of my thing of I don't add plays because if I do, I loser. I mean, I did add the Rangers and they won last night, but this would be a lean towards Seattle and the most profitable pitcher in baseball, Logan Gilbert. Which I believe is one of your top candidates right now for Cy Young. And I believe Higgs has a ticket for him at like 70-1 or something like that. 28 innings, 4-0, 27 strikeouts, 8 walks, 2 earned runs, and 18 hits. His ERA is a .64. And the last time he pitched against Tampa Bay, he went 5 2/3 innings, allowed 2 hits and no earned runs. Seattle won that game 8-4. Seattle's won every single game that Logan Gilbert has pitched. I would go right back to Seattle today. Did I bet it? No, because I was not going to go after it with after the line didn't come out last night. And I kind of have that thing where, whenever I add plays, they always lose. So I'd rather keep off a winner than add on a loser. I would lean Seattle in this game now. Seattle Storm, Chicago Sky, Miami Heat. What do you think? Storm, yes. Heat, yes. Sky, no. Let's keep rolling, Nick.
Yeah, final game of the baseball slate. We have the St. Louis Cardinals at the San Francisco Giants. We're seeing the Giants as -130 home favorites. A total of 7.5 in this game. We're seeing Jordan Hicks and Alex Cobb as your starting pitchers. For the weather in this game, we're seeing 9-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 54 degrees, 6% chance of rain. For these pitchers here, Alex Cobb, a 5.40 ERA, a 1.90 WHIP, 12.6 strikeouts per 9, which is 28%, 4.5 walks per 9. That's kind of high. A 452 BABIP, but 1.79 FIP and a 2.75 Sierra. So a little bit better there. On the other side, Jordan Hicks, 3.65 ERA, 1.22 WHIP, 9.49 strikeouts per 9, which is 26%, 5.84 walks per 9, very high. That is the highest on the slate. 1.92 BABIP, though, a 5.28 Sierra FIP, and a 3.99 Sierra. Looking at this game, I'm kind of looking at a Giants team total over, and potentially a full game over as well. I haven't bet anything in this game yet because this line wasn't available to me last night. But getting an over 7 could be very. I don't mind the over. Oh, it's 7.5. I can get over 7.5 at plus 115 actually, which is interesting because, wow, if you just scroll down on Bovada, you can get when you look at the alternate totals, you can get a 7.5 at plus 110 or plus 115 instead of at minus 105 if you click on the top there. But I'm gonna look towards maybe a Giants team total over 3.5 at plus money and a full game over 7.5 at plus money as well for this matchup. That's kind of where I'm looking at for this game.
All right. I'm passing on this one. This was another game that the line came out late. I didn't see it before, so I'm not going after it now. I like Jordan Hicks. I like St. Louis. I think I would be leaning towards St. Louis at plus money. The line has moved like crazy, which is because it was a pick 'em. Actually, St. Louis was favored, and now they're dogs. It would be a lean towards St. Louis in this game. I like Jordan Hicks over Alex Cobb. Alex Cobb has not been entirely there so far. 6 earned runs, 14 hits, 5 walks in his 10 innings. So he has not been particularly good. Jordan Hicks on the other side has been pretty solid. 5 earned runs in 12 and a third, but most of those were recent. It would be a lean towards St. Louis, but did I get to it? No.
I just added the team total over 3.5 with the Giants and the full game over as well.
There you go. You went 3-0 last night. Hell yeah. No runs first inning in the Giants game. Why not? Crazy stat about the amount of games the Cardinals either scoring over 7 or under 2. Yeah, it is feast or famine for them, 100%. Chris Paul gonna do that tonight in Mavs because he's celebrating birthday today. That has zero impact of what I think. But we'll go ahead and get into the NBA slate.
Yeah, well, we'll look at the NBA here. The Miami Heat are at the Philadelphia 76ers in this matchup here. We're seeing the Heat as 3-point home favorites, a total of 210 in this game. I do have a ticket for the Heat to win the East, which I'm kind of liking right now. I'm on the Heat today. I got them at minus 160 on the money line. I don't want to lay 3 points because I can see this being a closer game, but I'm going to take the Heat here on the money line. Is where I went.
Yeah, looking at this game, the Heat are up 2-0 in the series. This one was a pick'em before, and then they announced that Joel Embiid, with his orbital fracture, is going to be out for Game 3, and we don't know whether or not he'll come back for Game 4 either, because yesterday there was reports saying that he was finally using his cell phone for the first time since his concussion because the light on the phone was affecting him, which is not good. He's dealing with concussion protocol. I doubt we're going to see him the rest of the year. So this is a spot where Sixers are done. Unfortunately for them, they're done. I don't mind it. I don't like the Sixers. So, but I'm taking the Heat. I got them at minus 140 last night. So I like that. It's at 160 now. I think I would have to lean towards probably grabbing the points at 3, but I don't want to mess with that in a playoff game. So I took the money line. I would probably still take the money line. I know it's a little juicy, but I think the Heat take a 3-0 lead tonight.
I don't want to look at something real quick with this series.
Suns race to 25, fourth quarter. I'm not touching that. That's no. Do y'all have a line on the Dodgers? No, because it's postponed. Rain. Harden not as good shooting this year. Yeah, no.
Would you be interested in taking plus 175 for the Heat to sweep?
Yes. NBA faves 2-teamer today. Well, considering that the Dallas game is a pick 'em, I don't know what you're going after for that game. Speaking of, let's bring it up.
Yeah, the Phoenix Suns are at the Dallas Mavericks in this one here. The Suns are minus 110. Road favorites, total 219 for me. This is a lean towards the Suns. Just because they kind of dominated the series. But now that Dallas is back at home, that could change. I'm not touching this game. What's your thoughts on this one?
I've been on the Mavericks this entire series. I can't do it at a pick'em though. I wanted them at plus points. If I could have gone like plus 2.5, plus 3, I would have been on the Mavericks today. But I'm not going after it at a pick'em. At a pick'em, it's got to be Suns or nothing. They've looked really good throughout this entire series, and people think that, oh well, Dallas is going down there 2-0 and trying to bounce back. What have we seen these playoffs? We saw, Denver went down 2-0, lost game 3. The Nets went down 2-0, went home, lost game 3. The Raptors went down 2-0, went home, lost game 3. What are we seeing that we think anything's going to change? All the other games were flip-flopping back and forth, so it didn't matter, right? Yeah, every other game first round flip-flop back and forth. So, no, this is a spot where I think Phoenix takes a 3-0 lead. And I don't know if anybody. I think Phoenix and hopefully Memphis would be a really good series. I think that one would be able to go 7, and I'll be on Memphis. But this is a spot where it's got to be Phoenix or nothing for me. I like both Phoenixes today.
I like it.
But Dodgers not playing today. Paul steps up in the 4th. Yep. Books adjusted the totals in this game. It's 219.5. I kind of like the under, especially in Dallas. A 17 parlay cash last night. He liked the under in the Detroit game. Yes. Rangers. Yes. Brewers. Yes. Angels. There you go. Mets. Yeah, you had to split out that Mets one. Padres under and the Cardinals. There you go. All right, Nick. How about some hockey for today? Start off, Carolina Hurricanes are in Boston taking on the Bruins. Minus 130 are the Bruins, total of 5.5. I've got 2 hockey plays today. Number 1 is going to be the Canes. So I like them at plus money. And then I also like the Lightning. So those are my 2 plays. But Nick, give us a breakdown. What do you think on this game?
I think the Hurricanes sweep this series. This is a Hurricanes that's done nothing but dominate the first 2 games of this series, and I think that continues into today. I think that the Hurricanes are still the better overall team, and I did see some adjustments to the starting lineup. I think they did put back together that perfection line. So if I'm not mistaken, Pastrnak has been skating with Haula and Hall. So they finally put Bergeron, Marchand, and Bergeron back together. It's going to be Jeremy Swayman in net. So definitely they switched up a lot of things to this lineup to try to shake things up. I don't think it's going to matter. We're all going to learn this name by the end of the series. Kuchikov. Pyotr Kuchikov. He's looked absolutely phenomenal, and he's most likely going to be in net again today. For the Hurricanes, the young Russian. He's not confirmed, though. Ronta was on the ice, which is a good sign, according to Rod Brindamore. He's still not 100%, so I'm not sure if he will be tomorrow. So he said that yesterday. Hopefully he'll be okay, but they're not sure at this point. So keep an eye out who the starting goalie is going to be for the Hurricanes. I don't mind either Kuchikov or Ronta. So I'm on the Hurricanes here, plus 110. I think they continue to take care of business in this one, and I think they go on to sweep the series.
There you go. Warriors in 6. No. Memphis in 7. Twins, what do you think about this one? Mariners. Sure. Braves. Braves play today?
Yeah, there's no line on it yet.
Oh, yeah, there's no line. Because what do we not know? the pitcher for the Braves. We don't know who the Braves pitcher is, so I don't know how you're getting that one. Diamondbacks money line, yes. Suns, Aiton, Pra. Dallas has no answer. Correct. All right, Nick, let's go to this one where Toronto, the Maple Leafs are in Tampa Bay taking on the Lightning. Lightning minus 120 now, total of 6.5.
Yeah, I'm going to be right back on the Lightning here. I like them to win this series, so I'm going to continue to ride them. And this is a spot here where they got the game 2, and I think this is where they head home and take control of the series to take a 2-1 and 3-1 lead. They win back-to-back games here at home is what I'm expecting out of them here. This is still a Lightning team I think is a dominant playoff team. And we saw playoff Vasilevsky a little bit last game. I think we're going to see him again to this game. I like the Lightning here. I got it at minus 115. I'm okay with minus 120. I think they continue to roll, I think they roll in this game. Maybe look at a puck line as well, plus 200.
There you go. Yankees spread. Well, you'll have to bet them tomorrow because that game's also postponed. Lightning, yes. Kings plus 1.5. We'll get to that game in just a second. Before we go to that game, we'll go to this one, Nick. The Minnesota Wild are now in St. Louis. St. Louis is a minus 130. Total is 6.5. 1-1 in this series now. Now we're in St. Louis. Does this series change?
Yeah, I like St. Louis on this one here. I think you may have missed your line, though. I'm seeing 135 now on my book, and I got it at minus 115 last night. This is the importance of betting your lines early sometimes. I think the Blues take one, if not both, at home here and take a 2-1 or a 3-1 lead against Minnesota. I like the way the Blues play at home. The Wild struggle on the road, and this is where home ice advantage. I've heard plenty of people say it was very important for the Wild to get the home ice advantage, and this is why, because they struggle on the road. So I fully expect the Blues to take advantage of the home ice here in St. Louis, and I still think they're the better overall team with the better power play, the better penalty kill, the more disciplined team. I can trust the Blues to stay out of the box a lot more than I can trust the Wild to stay out of the box. So I'm going to take the team. I'm going to take the Blues here at minus 135. That's probably my cutoff for this game if I was betting it. I got it at minus 115 now.
There you go. Dude, yeah, you have the worst luck. Under the Red Sox. That one is that one's not posted.
That one's posted. I'm just kidding.
You're good. You should be good to go on that one. All right, Nick, final game of the day. The Edmonton Oilers are minus 145 favorites on the road in LA, taking on the Kings. 6.5 is your total in this game. Chance of rain is no, I'm kidding. It's hockey. What are you looking at?
Good job. Mike Smith pitched a shutout in this last game. Proved me wrong, finally. But I don't think he does that 2 games in a row. They head back to LA here. I'm on the Kings plus 125. This may be a little bit of a short price, but I mean, hey, I think the Kings are the better suited team for the playoffs. They're at home now, which means they get the last line change, which means they get the matchup they want when the McDavid line goes out there. So I expect them to be able to kind of shut down the McDavid line a little bit here in this game and be able to control it. After last game, I expect them to definitely play a little bit better defensively. I'm kind of leaning towards Edmonton Oilers team total under 3.5 at minus 130 in this game as well. I'll probably add that later in the day. But yeah, I'm going to look a little bit more into totals to add a few team totals because I did that yesterday and I went 2-2 on those team totals. I'm going to look to do that as well. Either back a team total over for the team I'm betting or a team total under for the team I'm betting against. And I'm probably going to look at the Oilers team total under 3.5 at minus 130 in this game. But I like the Kings.
There you go. Kempe over 2.5 minus 180 piece.
Late piece, yeah.
There you go. That should be everything for today's slate. Big slate today. I believe this is the biggest volume day that I've had in months. So I'm actually kind of excited for it. But we'll go ahead, jump into some housekeeping, recapping, all that good stuff. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. We're trying to reach 2,000 subscribers I was trying to go by June 1st, but we're still a decent chunk away from that. We're only 40 subscribers away from 1,900. So if we can get there in like a week, that would be fantastic. So keep sharing us out. Make new accounts, whatever you got to do. We're at 1,860. So hopefully we can get to 1,900 soon, and then 2K, and then hopefully 3K by the end of the year. I think that's a good goal. So let's do that. We appreciate all the support, guys. Check out all the links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website is all linked down below. Make sure you guys check out the Max Wagers Network. Higgs at 12, Allie at 1, 2 o'clock for just parlays, 3 o'clock. Scott and Scott, 4 o'clock with the soccer show. 5 o'clock, main event, me, Nick, and Detroit Lenny with game time decision. Card for today, give me the Pittsburgh Pirates money line. Hopefully that plays. Red Sox run line, the over in Cleveland, the over in Miami, and the Mets money line. Some NBA action, give me the Miami Heat money line. Some WNBA action, give me the Phoenix Mercury plus 3.5. I also sprinkled a little bit on the Mercury to win the entire thing at plus 500. I like their lineup. They built up after last year's loss in the finals. I think they're going to have a strong year. And then in hockey, I like the Carolina Hurricanes and the Tampa Bay Lightning today. So there we go.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, got it. I'm on the Pirates here. I got the Pirates money line, their team total over, and the full game over. A little bit of an investment on that game. Let me get the lines up here because there we go. Bovada being stupid for a second there. I'm on the Orioles minus 115. I got the Mets at minus 135. I got the team total over 4.5 with the Red Sox. We do have a line for the Brewers and the Braves now. I'll take a look at that game later. I'm on the Diamondbacks first 5 run line. I'm on the team total over 2.5 for the Miami Marlins, as well as the full game over 6.5. I'm also on the team total over 3.5 and the full game over 7.5 for the Giants game. In the NBA, I'm on the Heat money line. In the NHL, I'm on the Hurricanes money line. I'm also going to look at their team total over 2.5 at minus 125. I'm on the Lightning money line, the Blues money line, and the Kings. I'm also going to look at the Oilers team total under 3.5.
Sounds good. Yeah, that should pretty much be it for today, Nick. Want to go ahead and wrap up the stream?
Yeah, that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out. We are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one, though. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you guys. Good luck.
No, Red Sox game's not canceled. Yes, Mets money line. See you guys tonight. See you later. Brewers money line. We don't have a pitcher for Atlanta yet, but good luck. See you guys later. WNBA tonight. Check out our 3-pack. See you guys.